Isolation Nation, submit it for your approval. A world where a hot dog, an egg, a tortilla, and a string cheese somehow host a live streaming television show. Do not adjust your sets. You've entered the social distancing social club zone. Now please enter to the screen a man so white he can't even think of the sun. The second leg of a tripod that somehow has four legs, defying all sense of physics and gravity. Steve Hofstetter.
Thank you. I shaved completely because I'm not gonna have that horrible facial hair anymore. That was awesome, Ben Sterling. That was great.
Serling.
Sorry, Ben Sterling. My apologies.
You look 40 years younger, dude. This is incredible.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. But also, I'm more likely to get sunburnt now, so it's a problem. You know,
yes, you actually match some of those like young kid Hofstetter videos where you're like a young sprightly kid just really wanting to destroy hecklers.
It is very weird that I was 20 for 10 years and now I've been 40 for 10 years. It's strange that like it just, there was nothing in between.
Yeah.
If you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat on the YouTube, throw in those Facebook stars, all that stuff. We still have not gotten a single super heart on Twitter. I don't think anyone has ever sent one in the history of Twitter. Twitter, stop trying to make fetch happen. Anyway, please welcome the third leg of the four-legged quarantine, Mr. Chris Bowers. Everybody, Chris Bowers.
Wow.
Hey, how we doing? I'm in the last day of the old place. This is the last show I'll have from here. We're moving tomorrow morning, so everything's off the walls and stuff, so I'm excited about that. Best opening we've ever had, Ben. That was really funny. I really liked that. I wanted you to like eat tinfoil or whatever, like the in the old Saturday. That was great. That was awesome. I'm very excited to be here. Ben or Steve, I had the same problem. I remember when I was like a freshman in high school. All the girls would say to me, all the seniors girls were like, "Man, when you grow up, you're gonna be such a lady killer." And then when I was a senior, they'd look at pictures of a freshman and go, "You were so cute back then." I'm like, "God damn it!" I had like a 2-day window where I was in something, and I didn't.
Let me just point out, Bowers, that is not the problem that I have, but I appreciate that.
Okay, that's fair. My bad.
Well, also though, Steve said that he went from 20s to 40s. He really means that he was born as a 20-year-old man.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's actually what the mug means.
Yes.
Is there a Benjamin Button where you're just 40 the whole time? Because I feel like Steve was 40 when I met him. He was 40 when he was in high school. He's 40 now. I don't think he just caught up. But hey, Rachel, how you doing? Queen Rachel's here.
Queen.
Oh, she's eating.
I went Sideshow Bob today. It's fucking hot today.
Nice. I was worried that like biting the tinfoil caused some sort of electrical current. Yeah.
She actually fell down. She committed to that bit. That was good.
I will say, by the way, Twilight Zone, the original Twilight Zone, one of my favorite shows. This shows a little something about how I was in high school. They used to have on the local New York TV station used to have Twilight Zone marathons every New Year's Eve, and that's what I would do instead of going to parties. So
I love Twilight Zone marathon, but what I realized is that the great thing with marathons is you can still go to the party.
No. You can still go to the party if you're also invited to the party.
Oh.
Hey, you could miss one episode for the hour and 10 minutes you're gonna be at the party anyway, Steve. You could do that.
I wasn't like being like, no guys, I can't make it. I was just being like, oh, phone won't ring. Twilight Zone it is. Like that was.
I watched a lot of Friday night videos for that same reason, Steve. I didn't want to watch Friday night videos, but that was the only people I could see. I get it.
Steve is wild though at parties. Steve shows up at parties and he'll often walk in and he'll kind of be like this. He'll be like, "Oh, I am at party now. I have been to party. May I leave now, party?"
By the way, I saw this today. I know that Ben doesn't watch the show, but apparently my phone does because this was the ad on my Facebook after Erica talked about cuddling with her children. That works out perfectly.
That is actually not Facebook watching the show. That is just what shows up in your algorithm. So
I'm
just
saying it's never shown up before. This is the first time I've ever gotten a huge dick advertisement other than
you know what I
see your videos suggested.
You've been too supportive of my videos, and they're like, hey, if you like dicks, you might enjoy this.
Yeah, I think too much big dick talk, and I get that pillow in the mail. I get what's happening.
Not this again.
We did have a fun overnight game. We had a fun overnight game. It was
wow. Just really quickly before you say it, I'm so sorry. I have to bounce out for a few.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I have my bar mitzvah right now, and so I'm gonna go, and I'll be back in about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. I love you guys, and I miss you, but you'll be okay. And one of you will have to introduce the audience. You know what I mean? I know that you rely on me for that.
And when you get back, you'll be a man. That's pretty cool. Nice work. I like that.
Thank you.
We'll miss you too, Ben. You also could have just shut off your camera, and it would have been okay.
We would have thought you were finding a prop for 20 minutes in your house.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
We would have just been like, man, it's taking a while to cook that pasta.
Oh, I cook all my own pasta now. I make sure I see where it came from and where it went. I'm quite aware of your games, Queen. And also, oh my gosh, you guys have to see this one thing.
All right. So, Bowers, overnight game.
Overnight game was it's 2025 and COVID finally has a vaccine, but what's the new pandemic? What's the new thing that's going to attack us? And so there were a couple fun ones. Deanie McQueen had whenever people eat cheese, they get the inability to hold back deep down secret opinions about everyone in the room with them. Global divorce rates skyrocket, the dairy industry falls apart, and friendships become fleeting. That would be worse than what's going on now. Randy Longmire had after COVID is eradicated, there is a historic outbreak of mono, possibly traced back to Leah Lamar, which I thought was funny. Taminator had the new virus is discovered and named Cilius Walkus. It makes those infected walk like John Cleese's Minister of Silly Walks, a la Monty Python. So I'd be down for that one.
I would love that one.
That'd be
yeah,
great.
That'd be good.
That's awesome.
Jessica Keibel had every person in the world is affected by shrinking mouth syndrome, aggravated by telling of lies. Eventually, those infected must literally talk out of their assholes, which is about what's happening now anyway.
I enjoyed that as you were reading that, your mouth was shrinking. That was amazing.
Well, yes, I speak out of my asshole a lot. And finally, Jeremy Day had following COVID-19, a new pandemic emerges which affects the speech and cognitive centers of the brain, resulting in those afflicted to use more quips, witticisms, and double entendres in their daily speech. It's dubbed the pandemic. What? Oh, yes.
Nicely
My
done.
favorite thing of all time.
All right, we got a great game today. Today's game is Lame Band. Bands always try to have cool names, and so we're gonna take a band's name, band, musical artist, group, etc., and we're gonna make it lame. Some examples would be Taylor Slow, or Post Office Malone. Anyway, the point is, take an artist's name, make it lamer, and you can submit by commenting on any of our feeds: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. We're not live on Instagram yet. We're working on it. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end, as well as being read at the end, you submit yours with at least a $5 tip. That could be a super chat, that could be a Venmo, that could be a PayPal. But throw it in, and we'll read those at the end. That's the way it works.
Sounds great. Steve, you want to introduce the audience? Rachel, why don't you introduce the audience?
Hell yeah. Turn on those cameras.
Turn on them cameras.
We've got my lover, Zara Bending.
Nice.
Enjoying a cold beverage on a patio.
Nice.
Tam Brown, what does it say? Alf for president. You could do worse, and you have. Frankie Angles Notaro coming at a pretty decent angle to and he's now under a blanket. Gus Walsh is here with a virtual background. I like that, Gus. Hayden Lemaster with all of our baseball cards that he created for us. John Ehrlich Jessica Keivel, Jan Skittles Johnson, Chris LaBelle. Nice haircut. And that's our front row.
All right, awesome. We also have two great comics with us. We have Davina Joy back. How are you, Davina?
I am so good. Is this where I undo my video?
Yeah, this is where you turn your video back on.
Hi guys, what's crack-a-lackin'?
All right, we like it. We like it. She's excited. We also have Auggie Smith is here for the first time. Auggie, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, Chris. I want to welcome everybody in my kitchen. I'm very excited about this whole thing.
Auggie, is this the
Can I do
most
a funny
people?
band? Can I do a funny band?
Sure. Oh, we're losing you.
Have ever been in my kitchen?
That's what I was gonna ask, but we're losing your internet.
Oh
a little
no.
bit.
Everything's
time when you-
off, man. I'm right next to my thing.
During sound check, when you yelled at your kids, the internet was fine. So maybe you can tell your kids more.
Yeah, just give them a little yell, and they'll be all right.
I'll have to
There
bring
you
them
go.
back.
All right, Augie,
Right.
we're losing you a
This
little
is a
bit. I don't know if
pretty
you can
big gig for
reset
me.
or something. I don't know if you can reset, but we'll get you back in, Taylor. If you could help him with that in the chat, that would be amazing. I'm trying to think of what's the most people who have been in my kitchen, like at one time. I don't know. It would if either host would maybe look at the screen.
I'm
I'm
thinking
looking
maybe
at the screen. I'm looking right at you.
I'm telling Augie how to fix his shit.
Taylor's on
I'm
that. Powers.
I'm thinking the most you had in your kitchen is probably 3, and it was that
When
best
he
time of your life.
Tried to burn his kitchen down, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that
it
was
was,
5. That's the most of the time. Do we count dogs or just human count?
I've had people over. I know people.
We did have those virtual shows at your house for a while. We had 30, 40 people to those.
Yeah, that's
For
true.
sure.
We had 30 or
Yeah.
40 people. It was so much fun to do those shows, but also so much pain to have people in my space. It was,
Oh, no, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
Is that why we haven't been back since?
yeah, I was very conflicted. I was just like, hey guys, please clean up after yourselves, please. Like that was that's not a good party vibe, you know?
Yeah. I've never been chased so hard by a guy with a coaster since I was at your house those times. It's forearm shiver, coaster. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. Jesus Christ. But yeah, you know. But when you make your own wood furniture, you don't want rings on it. I get it, Steve. I get it. My shit's cheap. I don't care if there's rings on it. I buy it so it can be destroyed at parties. I don't make it.
Yeah, you actually Bowers. It's like pre-distressed jeans. Bowers buys pre-ringed furniture, so that way.
And predecessed jeans. I do all that. That way, that way, if I rip them, it's not because I'm fat. It's because they were already like that. It makes you feel better about yourself. Oh, very quick. Friday, if you're in the weight loss challenge, remember Friday morning, send me your weight losses so we can report all those on Friday. So I didn't mention that last week, but yeah, Friday, just send me a message if you're in the weight loss challenge, and I'll put you in the spreadsheet, and we'll get rolling. But
How you doing on it so far, Bow Wow?
Yeah.
let's see. I think I'm probably. I didn't. I think I'm 244. I'm down 14 pounds right now. So you know, I'm hoping to be.
Wow.
I'm hoping to be down 18 by Friday. So we'll see.
So you dropped like 12 right away, and then you were just like, fuck, I'm here for a while.
It's about. I knew the first 8's water weight, so it was 4 real pounds, and then 4 real pounds this week. I mean, it's just the first 8 is a mirage, but it does make you feel good about yourself. That's the one good thing about no carbs.
I enjoy this because I'm a sports fan, and the seasons don't really count this year, and so like this.
Well, I would say they count more this year than ever.
You think it counts more this year?
Oh, if you win now this is the one, man.
If you win now, all it proves was that your team got the least amount of COVID. Like that's
all. We haven't look. There hasn't been a COVID game. I mean, maybe in baseball a little bit, but the playoffs of the NBA have been amazing. There's been a single case. They've been great.
In
The
baseball,
NBA playoffs are unbelievable.
Baseball, I think it was 22 days in a row where there was a game canceled due to COVID. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, the Marlins were like, we're cancel. We have to cancel an entire week because a lot of our players came down with a disease. And they're like, oh my God, you guys got COVID, and they're like, no, we're on the Marlins.
That's true. That's true. I'll tell you, the basketball bubble's been great, and I have a theory that like the teams that won, like this is where we're going to see who's really the baller, because I think some of these guys lost because they couldn't handle the road because they went out too much and they partied till 4 a.m. This is like playing an NFL, NBA playoff in rehab. Like no one can go outside, they can't drink, they can't meet women, right? So like those guys that was the thing that hurt them. Now they're just focused and they're gonna be ready. I think that's.
But also we're gonna see who it helped. You know, we're gonna see like the guys who aren't playing as well. They're just like, oh, needs more cocaine and ladies.
Are we talking about sports 2 days in a row?
It's well, I mean, we're mainly talking about cocaine and ladies, but yeah, sure, sports.
I've got a vintage lady here since Ben. Lady. Let's get to some tips.
Let's do that.
So we there was Rita O'Donnell tipped the show $10 and said great show. So thank you. Maybe Avery tipped the show $5 and said looking forward to a great show. Y'all keep up the good work.
I think that's definitely Avery.
I think so, but it feels like it's almost like he's looking forward to a great show, and I don't like the pressure, but that's all right.
Looking forward to a great show. Doesn't mean it has to happen today. It could happen at any point. But at some point,
it'd be really funny. You know, it'd be actually funny is if we tried to speed through this thing and got done before Ben got back. How would that? We come back, it's just Frank. He's just sitting there like, yeah, man, everybody else that's over. I just wanted to see what you had for us. Props to Frank for 20 minutes. That'd be great.
Just for a blanket.
I'm just gonna give him. I'm just gonna tell him, be like, yeah, it was real weird. Suddenly we got like tons of tips. It was crazy. Our viewership skyrocketed. I don't know what happened.
Turns out we're a sitcom, not a drama.
Yeah.
Last one, Dave Adler tipped the show and said, Rod Sterling went to my high school. I always love watching the Twilight Zone stuff. Thank you, Ben.
Cool. Well, that was funny. Yeah, we'll have to tell him when he gets back that somebody liked him. That's cool. All right.
Don't tell him, Rachel. Don't tell him.
Hayden is here. That's the last thing I wanted to announce with the weight loss challenge. Hayden has graciously donated, and do you have this? Can you show us a sticker there, Hayden? Anyone who just tell us. Anybody who makes their weight. Not only do you get the prize pack, but Hayden is throwing in a very cool social distancing social club sticker that you will get to put on all of your stuff, or one of your stuffs.
It's limited edition, only to this, unless we find out it's popular, in which case we will make more. But as of now,
so they're like 5-inch, like I was expecting it to show up here, like water bottle decals. Here we go. So yeah, it's a limited run. Everyone that meets their goal, send Bowers your address at the end of this whole thing, and we'll send you one. Free shipping, everything else, it's yours to keep.
But be careful, because Bowers also may send you a singing chicken telegram. So you never know.
No, I'm saving all my money for my budget chickens to you, my friend. I think every Friday is going to be weigh in and chicken day. So we weigh in and you get a chicken. That's how it works.
I cannot wait until that letter from my condo board. Be like, well, technically it is not against the bylaws. You have been receiving too many singing chickens, and we need to meet about this.
Then we'll send the president an I'm sorry chicken.
It's the nicest, meanest thing to do. It's the best.
It's passive aggressive and uplifting at the same time. I don't know how we do it, but we did it great. All right. So are we caught up, Rach?
Yeah, we're caught up.
All right, let's get to a comedy set. Let's get this thing rolling. Coming up, returning champion, Davina Joy's here. Davina!
Woo! Hey, returning champion. Woo! How's everybody doing? I love these early virtual shows because it just means my friends on the East Coast won't show up as well. So thanks, guys. Happy belated birthday, Steve. I just saw that you had your birthday, which is awesome. I did notice that your budget chicken wasn't wearing a mask on his mask. I'm a little concerned about that. Oh man. So recently I realized my dog is always misgendered. Always. Everybody calls her a he. And I always used to correct them, which is a weird like human thing to do because my dog doesn't give a fuck if you're calling her a boy or a girl. Right? We're always like, no, it's a girl. Nobody fucking cares. But what I realized is maybe what other people are seeing that I'm not seeing is my dog identifies as a man and I'm a trans parent. So I'm working on accepting this. She told me that her pronoun is y'all, which is the southern version of they. So if you could please refer to y'all as y'all, that would be fucking fantastic. Oh my gosh, she's ridiculous. Recently I realized that I know 100% for sure that my farts do not stink. The way that I know this is because I secretly, I mean accidentally, fart in front of my friends, small ones, all the time. And like nobody says anything. Nobody says anything. So either my farts don't smell or they're also secretly farting around everybody. And they're just thinking that it's their own. Everyone's looking around like, I smell nothing. It's ridiculous. My mom is foreign, which means that she has raised me to be paranoid. I don't get why foreign people move to a country that they're terrified of. Like she moved here just to tell me, to watch out for every person that crosses my path, everything that I'm doing. I'm 39 years old and she still tells me, Davina, you need to lock your door. Did you lock your door? You're going into the shower, lock your door. I'm like, Mom, I'm 39. If you don't think you taught me to lock a door, what the fuck do you think you taught me? Where do you think I am? But recently I've been watching Criminal Minds and I have a Prius. And the thing I hate about my Prius is usually because grocery store parking lots are very dangerous for women, if you're not aware. And usually when you grab the handle, it opens one door and then you have to grab it again to open all four. My Prius is a piece of shit, so it opens all four, which invites murderers to come get me. I was thinking about this recently. So somebody comes into your car with a gun and they tell you, be quiet and drive away. And most women do just that. I am not fucking driving you to a location where you can murder, rape, torture, and beat me because you're gonna kill me anyway, bro. I dare you. I dare you to come into my car. I'm gonna be like, hey, some guy's pointing a gun at me, y'all. He's trying to kill me. And even if you do, they're going to get at least a description. Hopefully you have a getaway car that they can get some numbers of the license plate. Do you notice how they always get like 2 to 3 numbers and letters from the license plate? Like fucking learn to read, people. I don't understand. Get all of the numbers and the letters of the license plate. But I think these women actually like care about life and that's why they're fighting for theirs. I don't. I don't. I used to before March 12th, 2020. But ever since then, it's all fucking up for grabs. The other thing is like if I'm going into a shower, if I'm like, hey mom, I'm about to jump into a shower, I'll talk to you later. She's like, don't forget to lock your door. And I'm like, Mom, I don't even have a shower curtain anymore because of you. Okay. Okay. Nobody is coming in and ripping open my shower curtain, holding a knife. The newest installation in my bathroom is one of those magnetic strips where I hang knives. I have knives in the shower with me. So if you think you're surprising me, bitch, I'm surprising you. Okay? Okay. I'm going to end my set by just saying I don't agree with this whole pandemic thing. I don't agree with this vaccine. So I will not get a vaccine, but I will suck a dick to get a certificate that says I got a vaccine. So any of you guys doctors? Are any of you guys doctors? Okay.
No, but
thank you guys.
Davina Joy, everybody.
Davina Joy. Tip jar is
Hello.
open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you could super chat on the YouTube. The good news is, Davina, that is actually how the Trump administration does administer vaccines. So. Also, I want to be careful. If your door is unlocked, there is a budget chicken now in your living room. And it's too offensive, and I would never do it. But you really want to make me change my my social media to pronouns is y'all and use guys.
Use guys, please use guys.
I want to say a couple things, Davina. I am not a doctor, but I can fake a signature pretty good. And secondly, what is your license plate? Tell me your license plate right now.
7CDM033.
Oh, fuck. Nice work. All right. I don't know mine.
Baby.
So I'm saying if I can't remember mine, I'm not going to remember yours. But the fact that you knew it, I was a defense lawyer. You're not supposed to ask a question you don't know the answer to. I can't believe you knew it. Great job. Secondly,
And if any of you follow me, I'll fucking kill you.
is that a chin-up bar next to you there in the doorway?
It is a pull-up bar that never gets used. Isn't it beautiful? I cannot do pull-ups, but I like to visualize myself doing pull-ups because I think that's how I'll manifest the strength and power to do pull-ups.
Should I be concerned that Davina just gave my license plate number?
Don't be concerned. I give really good heads, Steve Hofstetter.
Concerned. What's funny to me is that I honestly didn't know because my Kia, this car I have, the same thing. You hit the door once and it opened once, and you got hit twice, and it pisses me off every time. I'm like, God damn, just open all the fucking doors. I want to put something in the back seat. I didn't realize it was a safety thing till right now, so I apologize to my car. I was being a dick to my car, and I owe him an apology, or her. I don't know
it's
the guy.
definitely a white man thought.
I owe y'all my I'll call my car y'all from now on. And, now,
Bowers, that has definitely prevented me from getting a hitman in your car a couple of times. So
Yep. Now I will point out, Davina, that 90% of women that are killed by their husband. So the thing that's making you the safest is by being single. But that's
I don't believe in marriage, but I do believe in sex. If anybody's down to show me how to do it,
Joe is raising his hand, forgetting about the knives in the bathroom.
Joe could play through some knives. I know that, dude.
Thanks, brother.
I also saw Joe, like Davina, when you did the joke about how you were like, yeah, I don't care about my life, and Joe was like, woo, and then
easy target. I should have had a target on my shirt.
All this sex talk, I shouldn't ask for your license plate, but your address. But whatever. We'll move on. I already made that.
I miss sex talk again. I miss sex talk. Damn it.
Ben, we actually just finished the show. We're just doing like a post-show meet and greet thing.
Showing up late. This is great.
And we're clear. Oh man, the game was killer.
I was so curious to find out if Davina's gotten laid at all, or if she's still very frustrated.
I am not. I have not gotten laid. I am very frustrated, and I don't know how to do. I mean, I came this morning like with my shower head, but like that doesn't. I need someone to look me in my eyes. I need someone above me to look me in my fucking eyes. That's what I need right now.
But Ben, she did.
Howard is staring into the camera right now.
Yeah. And she did buy a set of knives though. So everything's fine.
That she uses as a shower curtain. So
Yep.
That
makes a lot of sense, you guys. It makes a lot of sense. This is a weird show when you come in halfway through. It's a weird, weird show.
My favorite thing was Ben and I were talking to someone who watched the show for the first time, and they were like, yeah, I tried to jump around an episode a little bit, and I didn't really understand what was going on. I was like, there are people who watch it linearly and don't understand what's going on.
Some of those are people who are Ben.
There's a good majority of our hosts that don't have a clue what's happening.
Rachel, what do we got?
All right, so we have, starting us off, maybe Avery, $5. I wish I was a comedian, tipping to say greetings from Kansas.
Thank you.
Greetings. I think maybe Avery is getting more and more definitely Avery each time. I think I'm upgrading you to probably Avery.
We also had Jess tip Davina $20 and said, y'all transparent, unnoticeable farts, knives. Yes, I fucking love you.
Jess, I love no.
That was a
It's
tip
not
for Bowers.
$700, but that's okay.
Yeah. My farts also don't smell, by the way, but that's because I don't eat vegetables.
Bowers, enough talk about sports.
Oh shit! I don't want to hop back in but I have something on that topic that I think is pretty funny to show you guys.
Okay.
Speaking
What?
of sports, can I show you something that happened just a few minutes ago here at my house?
If Don
Yes,
Mattingly's in your driveway, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
Pretty close to it. This is gonna blow your mind, I think. Give me just a minute, and I need to think. Hold on here. Okay, this is nuts. This is literally kind of hilarious and weird. And just give me a moment to show it to you. Here we go. All right. So are you ready, Taylor? Can I show this? All right. Check this out. This happened just moments ago at my home. Really weird. Here we go.
Driveway.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my God. Yes. Incredible. Jeff Dye showed up in a very weird vehicle and gave me apparently the only Don Mattingly card worth something.
That's $84
Yep.
rookie. That is worth money. Yes,
Rookie
that's really
card.
good.
And one of his first of his actual baseball cards that just got printed right now.
That is awesome. Very cool.
Oh, so
Wow.
random and so cool.
I love the sidecar. You didn't ride around in the sidecar, Ben? Wait,
Believe
is that
me.
where you went? Wait, is that where you went for 20 minutes? Were you in Jeff Garrett's sidecar? Was there no bar mitzvah?
We might have gotten a milkshake. You know.
By the way, I would just like to point out that like that is what it's like to be a good-looking guy in Hollywood. Like Jeff Dye is like, I got extra baseball cards of myself and ones that are worth a lot. I'll just ride over in my motorcycle and give it to you.
It's pretty wild. I thought very much about hopping in that sidecar for the opening of the show, but I was afraid of sound and I was afraid of Taylor getting mad at me, so I decided not to do it.
And you're also afraid of motorcycles. Oh wait, that's Steve. Okay.
Oh no, if I'm in the sidecar, I'm fine. I just can't drive the thing.
Nice.
He
Great,
was the
great
star of
tips
the
coming in.
fam-
Let's
My
get some
joke wasn't
tips.
that good. It wasn't worth it. We're cutting it off.
Sorry.
Oh, it's worth it. It's worth it.
All right. So we also had Peter Amsel tip 10 Canadian. Davina, y'all come again, you hear?
He's gonna try
I
to.
plan to. Yep.
We also had Frank Notaro tip $5 and said, fart jokes had me crying laughing. And FYI, I can't print vaccine certification for you. I can print it. Sorry.
There you go.
Send me a dick pic.
Oh,
We'll
now
talk.
you're
my.
picky. Now you're picky all of a sudden. Okay, I get it.
He's
what's
getting
happening.
multiple
Alright.
offers. It's a buyer's or it's
Yes.
a seller's
Yeah,
market.
yeah.
So.
I can't tell you.
Thank
I've heard
you.
that. Davina, I've heard this in my life my whole time. I just need someone to fuck me. I'll fuck you. Oh, not you. Ugh. No. I didn't. No, that's how guys want laid. Guys will take anything. I want a very specific kind of dick that I can't get right now because he lives in New York. Yeah, okay. I see what's happening right now.
Bowers, that story got oddly personal by the end of it.
It was personal. It happens to be every god. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Well, Davina, if it makes you feel any better, some of us have live-in girlfriends and still are not getting laid, so don't feel so bad.
That is. terrible.
Carmel just shouted, "Shut up!"
I heard that.
We heard that, Carmel.
She's awesome.
I was gonna be gone for 20 minutes, but instead it was a disappointing 15, and I came right back.
Disappointing to her. Okay, Rachel.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
We also had Zara tip Davina $5 and said, your advice on resisting capture isn't wrong statistically. Also, knives in the bathroom is standard Australian. You'd fit in down under.
Oh, trying to go down under.
Chris LaBelle $5. Davina for some googly eyes to put on your shower head.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, there it is.
I will get them.
By the way, I think I'm going to start having googly eyes in my pocket. And every time I go to a girl's house, a friend's house, I'm going to put them on her shower head just so we'll see it. They think oh, that's hilarious. God, that's funny.
Hi, Davina. How are you? Just look right in them pupils, babe.
Hot. Send a dick pic.
My dick pic also looks like this, googly, and it keeps moving back and forth. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's what you're looking for, but I'll send it over. Actually, here's a live dick video. You ready? And we're live. Hi. Hey there, Davina.
Hey, hottie.
It's been a long quarantine, huh?
Oh, it's been a long quarantine. I like your head.
Can I get off camera for this? Can you, Taylor?
I'm so sorry.
Chris, could you send me the link to those pillows, please? Thank you very much. I would like 5 of them.
Please don't forget to pay attention to the matzo balls if you can.
No. All right. We also had Tam tip $5 and said, Davina for more knives.
Thank you. Thank you. I will get a sharpener as well.
And then we had Matthew Plummer $5. Davina, I can't confirm 100%, but I know I can't smell your farts from here.
Well, I will try harder. I'm going to try harder.
There's also Geraldine Ramirez, $10. Davina is divine from your friends at Picking Fruits. Thanks for the laughs.
Geraldine, I love you. Thank you. You are the sweetest. They have the best shrooms around if anybody's looking for shrooms. Anyway.
There's also Heather O'Connor, $5 for Davina. Girl, I'm on a 2-year drive spell. I feel your pain.
Me too. Ooh. Me too. 2+. 2+, what? Girl. Let's talk about it. Yes,
Davina, the pandemic started in March.
I know.
Yeah. Again, it sounds like somebody's got a case of the standards.
I do, and it's stupid.
By the way, here, Davina, I got something for you here.
What, do you think I'm a pedophile, Steve?
That's a duck, not a
that's
kid.
A duck. He thinks you're
bestiality.
Yeah, actually, that's a baby duck. So yes, he thinks you're a pedophile bestialitist.
Literally, fuck a duck, Zara said. I have not been to Epstein Island, but I hear they get laid there.
Where do you think
they get laid there?
Where do you think duck butter comes from?
Oh.
Bauer sent a chicken to my place. We had some fun. This is what happened, you know?
Davina, I know a couple guys you might be interested if you want me to introduce you to them.
I mean, how hot are they? Send me pics and we'll talk.
I mean, it's just 2 of my closest friends. If you're interested, we can see. We can pick up one. I don't know. Or some. What do you say?
Oh my gosh, 3 glebes, I'll kill myself.
I guess you're turning down the 9-some then, huh? Okay, fair enough. I guess we are not. I guess we'll just go. That's fine.
All right, let's get to some more tips.
Oh shit.
We had some generals. So Nikki Wonders tipped the show and said, tuning in a little late, but I thought Steve had that child filter on. Make it stop. Just kidding.
Give me 3 days. I'll be back to normal. I just need 3 days.
We also had Tam tip the show and said, Ben, you didn't have to go to that much trouble just to avoid introducing me.
She's had 2 Ben gotchas in a row. I think he was scared. I was.
Oh shit! What was today's gotcha?
Nothing. I'm saying he did the Dodgers one and then did the one before that on Steve's or the
right.
Mug one. Did the Dodgers and the Mug.
Dodgers. Oh, the Dodgers one, right? Yeah, that's fucked up there, Tam. Huh? Really nice. Out for president, huh? Or I should have said. My goodness.
All right. We also had Sig Sheza tip the show £2 and said this show's always weird, and that's what make it epic. That's what.
That's what.
And they said that what? They said that what makes it epic, and I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Okay. Now I really want a shirt saying this show's weird, and that's what makes it epic. That's what make it.
Did you have a stroke, Rachel? Or are you okay?
No, guys, I don't think you should make fun of how Rachel mispronounces things. I think that's very, very mean.
That shirt is available at sdscshow.com. You can see over Steve's right shoulder.
I love how Rachel knew it was wrong and just made it worse. That was hilarious.
That's actually the motto of this show.
And I also love how Davina asked if Rachel had a stroke. It sounds like Davina had a stroke this morning, several of them in a row, back to back.
How did you know I went for a long time?
You seem extra relaxed. That's how we know.
I am.
I know a great. No, I mean, actually, for real though, Davina, I know a great guy for you if you're interested. I don't know if you're okay with older guys, but here, come on in and why don't you say hi to her? Let me just say I'm great at oral. I could do a good oral, and I'm 10% better than people who do less good, okay? A lot of people say I can't do that good oral, but I'm one of the best at doing the orals. And I'll do 10% better than the top 1%.
I will pay so much money to get that app to do your whole head instead of just the bottom.
Me too.
Half.
I wish. Do you think I like being Bernie Sanders with a viral young man's hair? No. It's not a perfect situation for me either, Steve Hofstetter, who looks like he's now 9. Steve Hofstetter now heckles somebody and they go, "Oh, that's so cute." I'll be here all week. I will be here all week.
I've had the, I still have the beard. I just have the baby filter on the whole time.
I'll be your beard, Steve Hofstetter, okay?
This got real weird, but somehow it's still kind of great.
Rachel, we caught up?
Last general that came in. Shaggart tipped the show $2 and said, buy yourselves something nice, you melons.
That's such a I love it. I don't know what that meant, but I fucking love it. That's great.
I loved it too.
Bunch of melons here. All right. Are we ready for another comic? Let's do it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Auggie has figured out his internet. Let's figure it out. Coming up next, he's got 3 albums on iTunes. One of my favorites. Auggie Smith, everybody. Give him a big hand.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Thanks, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. So the thing is, I threw my router out the window. We're on LTE now. This is a very important show to me. I trashed most of my house to do it. I've enjoyed the last 5 minutes, though. I enjoyed all the kid talk because the wife and I are about 8 months into a pregnancy scare as it is. This is going to be 3 kids. I'm having a 3rd kid. I'm an old goddamn man having a 3rd kid during the Armageddon. So the hell with all of you. It's my other 2 kids are very LA. My older son, he's very LA. He has a food allergy. His particular food allergy is to eggs, which is weird because he's half egg on his mother's side. If you have a kid with a food allergy, you know you need something called an EpiPen. It's called an EpiPen. And here's the thing about the EpiPen is it's not a pen. It's not a pen. It's a needle. It's not a pen. If you don't believe me, try to address an envelope with your EpiPen. You'll put a big hole in it. Is all that happens. And the thing, kidding, it costs $650. It's $650. First of all, I live in LA, man. There are needles everywhere. Everywhere. None of those are good enough for my kid, right? He's got to have this very specific needle, which, by the way, also expires. This thing expires. The last time I gave my kid eggs, I did it just to get my money's worth. That thing expires on September 18th. You better believe September 17th is starting with an omelet, or the day that your daddy saved your life. Here's a fun, cute kid story. So yesterday, I'm giving my daughter breakfast, and I called the Pop-Tarts Poop Tarts, and get a big laugh, huge laugh, Poop Tarts. So later, we go to the grocery store, and as we're about to go in, I say, well, you know, you have to wear a mask. And she says, stick to comedy. I know exactly how Gaffigan feels. I know exactly how Gaffigan feels. If you get a woman pregnant, you get to go to it's a baby supply store. It's called a baby supply store. And during the last kid, we're in a baby supply store, and we're looking for baby thermometers. Is what we're looking for. And the wife's in one aisle, and I'm in the next aisle. And she yells over to me, "Do you want oral or rectal?" Right? So I yell back, "If you'd asked me that question 5 months ago, we wouldn't be in this jam." And the thing is, she didn't laugh at all. But I'm going to tell you right now, I stand by the integrity of the bit. The thing is, sometimes you think of the perfect thing to say in a situation, right? And then sometimes you don't. But then sometimes you think of the perfect thing to say, but like 30 years later, right? That's the one that haunts you. I had one. I went to Catholic school. And if you went to Catholic school, you know, there was one day, and it was usually during junior high, where they had scare you about abortion day, right? And they would show you the abortion propaganda film. It's the scariest thing you've ever seen in your life. Then the nun would come out, and the nun would say, well, what if Jesus had been aborted? And what I should have said was, well, then I guess I'd be going to public school, right? The kids would have laughed, and I would have been really popular instead of whatever I was. And I wouldn't need love and attention from strangers every night. And I wouldn't be here in my kitchen talking on my phone to you people. Enough with the kid humor. Enough with it. Here's something you don't know about Auggie Smith. I, Auggie Smith, have been to the Anne Frank house. That's right. The Anne Frank house is the place that you end up if you wait till you're married to visit Amsterdam. Okay, that's it for me. I've been Auggie Smith. Thanks very much.
Auggie Smith, everybody.
Auggie Smith. One of the best. Please, tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is.
Remember, I got kids. Send money.
First, I gotta say, Auggie, that is the best. That is the best terrible internet set we've ever had on this show. Like literally, all the jokes still landed somehow. It was great. Like the jokes were so good, we fought through it, which doesn't normally happen. Well, usually when the internet sucks, people kind of bounce out a little bit. It was fucking great. So as bad as the internet was, you were fucking double that good. Nice job, God damn it. That was fucking great.
Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Send in some bucks for Auggie Smith to get internet and also feed his children.
Yeah. Wait, you are really having another kid, though, Auggie?
Really having another kid. The week of my 50th birthday.
Ooh.
Yeah! I suck!
You know, I didn't really believe in your life choices before, but I really don't now. Jesus Christ.
No, I spent 20 years as a shitty drunken road comic, just out there doing the nut stuff, and then one day I get married, and here I am, America's favorite dad. Who would have thought it, people?
Auggie, come on. Auggie, you were a great drunken road comic.
One of the best, man. Auggie, can you tell me, you told me a great story about the comic in LA that promoted his show in the Variety. Can you tell that story for me? Because I think they'd love it. You know what I'm talking about? With the dude that promoted it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so there, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. There's a dude that still has 2 one-nighters, an old comic.
Uh-oh, we lose him?
And he came from Boston. And what people don't know is he made like 3.
Wait, we're losing you.
When you talk about old comics, their internet freezes. The old people can't use the internet.
For doing.
He still doesn't know he's freezing yet.
Yeah. Basically, the story is the guy comes out from Boston. Yeah,
it's not working. Sorry, man.
But the guy comes out from Boston. He finally gets the big Tuesday showcase at the fucking Comedy Store. He's super excited about it. So he fucking takes all his money. He puts an ad in Variety, full page ad. Come see him at the Comedy Store on a Tuesday. And it starts to get some heat. This is before, the internet and stuff, obviously. So people see it in the Variety. So like different agents from different big comics start calling the store going, hey, we want a spot on this show. We want a spot on this show. Eventually it gets so popular with other comics, they bump the guy from the show that took out the ad. And it's the greatest story I've ever heard. That's the most LA story I've ever heard in my whole goddamn life.
Holy shit, that's great.
Wow.
One of speaking earlier of the Anne Frank house during Augie's set, I visited the Anne Frank house once as well, and I almost broke it, which was not ideal. I was backpacking through Europe with my friends. I had a backpack that went like 3 feet above my head, and as you're entering the iconic bookcase, you have to step up, and it's this rickety old house, and I stepped up real hard, and my backpack flew above my head and literally shook the entire house. The Nazis couldn't take that house down. I almost broke it. Not ideal.
Well, Ben, you shouldn't have brought all your props with you on the vacation.
Wanted to educate the vintage ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Bowers, my favorite comedy road story that I've heard was there was actually a comic who died on a show in Cleveland. Like he died like mid show, and so there was another comic that was with him, and he gets back from the show, and someone asked him, he's like, hey, how did Cleveland go? And they're like, you didn't hear? Ronnie died. And the guy goes, yeah, but how'd you do?
Nice. Rach, we got any tips coming in?
We do, but I was on mute. So we do. We have quite a few tips to get through. Heather O'Connor, $5 for Auggie. Great set. The half-egg joke sent me over the edge.
And as someone, by the way, who's full egg, I do give you permission to refer to our people.
Then we had Mario Miser, $10. Never heard of Auggie before this. Going to look him up. I want to hear it. I want to try to hear his whole set.
Nice.
That's a classic comedy compliment we've all gotten thousands of times. Where somebody wants to tell you how great you are, but also they've never fucking heard of you. They love that.
My standard response to that is whenever anybody comes to me after a show and they're like, I never heard of you before today, I'll just be like, it's cool. I never heard of you either. It's fine.
Chris LaBelle tipped $5 and said, Auggie, sending money for your damn kids.
Good for him.
Nice.
Frank Notaro, $5. Auggie, too funny.
Nice.
Renee Hutchison, $10. Auggie, you cracked me up.
All right.
Peter Amsel, $5 Canadian. Auggie, towards a vasectomy.
Yes.
He's 50. He can just wait a couple years. It's fine.
Apparently not. Jesus.
Not how it works.
How it works.
No.
Do men get menopause in your eyes?
No.
It was a joke about eventually not being able to get it up, but sure, menopause.
Oh. Erection joke.
Okay, I guess it didn't make sense to any of us because we all believe that Auggie will be able to get it out the rest of his life. So
Yeah, look, I should have done it about anyone else on this panel. It would have been fine, but it about Auggie, and you guys are like, what are you talking about? He'll be rock hard when he dies. What are you talking about?
Dude's got erections for days, and everybody knows it.
But it says on the tour poster.
His second album on iTunes is Auggie Smith, Erection for Days. That's what it's called.
That's right. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I like the third album, Working Stiff.
I love his fourth album, Fucking for Money. I love that album. Great album.
We also had Oingo Boingo, long last name, $5 for Auggie, towards a new router. Great set. And then Matthew Plummer, $5. This is specifically not for your kids. Hilarious.
I like that guy.
To the rescue, $10. Well, so 5 for Augie for extra bandwidth, and 5 for Davina. Great set, great shirt. I love toast. You can toast me or roast me. I'm easy.
Ooh.
Nice.
Andrea Gordon, $5. Augie, 8 months into pregnancy scare killed me. So funny, great set. Zara, $5. Great set. Augie, so rarely do I see someone present in first and third person. And then we had Tam, $5. Augie, additional vasectomy funds.
All right.
Yes.
Let's see. We did have a general come in. Boom, 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 boom. Kitty Perry.
I mean, that was really phoned in right there. That was some real bullshit.
Boom, 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 boom.
Kitty Perry tipped his show $5 and said, "Hey Steve, I just ran across your videos on YouTube and binge watched them over the past 2 nights. Thanks for the laughs." She hadn't heard of you before, Steve, just in case that wasn't.
No, I appreciate that, but also I have 1,500 videos, so I am so sorry.
Also, Katy Perry. Katy Perry can afford more than $5. I feel like that was under.
No, that was Kitty Perry. I think it was Katy Perry's cat, and I doubt the cat gets that much allowance.
Now, actually, I imagine that cat can also afford more than $5.
Yeah.
Probably true. Probably true.
And then we had Jessica in our live audience tipped Augie $100 and said, "For the 5 Smiths, I was also surprised by my third pregnancy. We call him our dessert baby, not desert, Rachel."
Wow.
Yeah, Augie, welcome to the show. That's Jessica.
You're a good daddy.
Yeah, by the way, I like the idea. Like, sometimes people don't want to give like homeless people money because they're like, oh, they'll just blow it on booze and drugs or like some horrible comment like that. I feel like that's about Augie, except about his kids. Like, oh, we can't give Augie.
It's just blow it on his
feeding
kids.
his kids. Ugh.
And you know those kids are gonna. Okay. I was gonna make a joke. I don't want to foreshadow your kids. I'm saying the way you party, your kids are gonna party, so your kids are gonna spend it on booze. But eventually, not yet. That's my. Sorry.
You could have just left it there. It was a pretty good joke.
Tam Brown goes, "Can we go back to talking about baseball?"
I mean,
No,
we
Tam, no.
we're talking about balls, so.
Not on my watch. Well, we're caught up, so why don't we do the game?
Let's play this game,
Let's play the
everybody.
game.
Let's play this game.
Okay, so the game today is make a band or artist lame. So change their name. These are 2 unpaid ones that I really liked. Marissa Francis had No Sync. And then the second one I really liked, unpaid, Shannon Savage had Kid Rock, Paper, Scissors. All right, comics. These are the ones now we're going to be voting on, starting with our live audience. So let's go to first Sean Ehrlich.
Okay, I have, instead of Chicago, Akron.
Very good.
The other one is Garfunkel and Garfunkel.
Akron also could have worked great for Akon to lame a bit.
Or Boston. But it would make Kansas better.
Good. Let's go to Gus.
Hey, I've got the abstinence pistols.
Holy shit, that's great.
Really good.
I've got ABCD. And Tom Petty and the Consolation Prize.
Oh, I love this game so much already. Chris Lavelle.
All right, so I have Copper Maiden. ADHD. Huey, Dewey, Louie in the news. And then an all-male Dixie Chicks cover band called the Chixie Dicks.
Yeah, buddy.
The Chixie Dicks.
So good.
Jessica.
Oh, I can't talk. Okay, I'm a punk, so instead of the Ramones, the Regrunts. Instead of Crazy Mary, how about Typhoid Mary? Instead of Blondie, I have Blandy. And I love the Velvet Underground, you know, but I couldn't decide. So Velvet Under Arrest or Velvet Underpants, you decide. And then this would have ruined her career, KD Wang.
I think that would have been pretty in line with her career, to be honest with you.
Let's get to Zara.
Okay, like Davina, I'm going for 6 in a row. So I have Uber rideshare for cutie. Sternly worded letter against the machine. Shout out to Mike Paramore, eBay Swords and Roses. Call back to Augie's set, Destiny's Unwanted Child. 2 more, Common Salt and Pepper. And the lamest of the lame, BB King Bran. Shouldn't have happened. It's fucked.
I just like sternly worded letter against the machine, because just the idea of like, thank you, I will do what you tell me. Thank you, I will do what you tell me.
Tam.
Instead of heart, I have liver. John Bon and Mrs. Dash and Peppa.
Frankie Angles.
Yeah. Instead of the doors, the knobs. Oh, I got.
Good delivery on that one. That was a great delivery. That was a real slow burn right there. He was like, instead of the doors, the knobs.
Timing.
Great.
Timing.
All right, Joe or Jan, do you guys have one? No. Okay, so these are the rest. There's 33 of them.
Holy shit.
Wow. Actually, there's 33. Yeah, more than that. Jonathan S. Instead of the presidents of the United States of America, mayors of Hoboken, New Jersey. Jonathan S. Dexy's 6 a.m. runners. Instead of midnight runners. Jonathan S. They might be average height. Jeremy Day. Jethro Dole. Jeremy Day. They might be slightly oversized. To the rescue. MC Ham and Cheese. Lady Blah Blah. Shannon Savage, cold foreplay. She also had Mumford and non-binary children. And then she had Earth, Wind, and Climate Change.
Nice.
Renee Hutchison, the Velvet Undergarments. Bert Dyson, Plastica.
Oh my god.
Lee Bunster, the Feebles. Waluigi fan, The Beatless. Andrew Lay, Red Hot Christmas Sweaters. Dave Adler, Megan the Little Pony with the song DAP, Dry as Podundum, an ode to Ben Shapiro's marriage.
Oh my God, that one had a lot of twists and turns, I'll tell you.
Andrew, Systems of a Frown. Watts, not the Smashing Pumpkins, but the Respecting People's Decorations on Halloween. Jeremy Day, Mini Van Halen. Andrew, KCI and Hobo. Instead of KC and JoJo.
Oh.
Hendrik S. That guy with the guitar that was once the lowest rank part of a monarch's family.
What?
Lord?
Prince?
Yeah.
Let's go with Prince. That's a Prince joke.
That is the artist formerly known as the guy with the guitar who was once the lowest ranked.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
All right. And then Ingo. Fred Astairlift, Old Dirty Rascal.
Those are two different.
Fred
Well, he put it all as one.
Fred Astairlift. Old Dirty Rascal.
There we go.
You guys don't know that Fred Astaire and Old Dirty Bastard formed a group together?
Hey, Freddie gonna get my money. All right, anyway, go
ahead. Pfeiffer had Frankie Goes to Bollywood. Andrew, instead of Pierce the Veil, it's Poke the Snail.
I definitely wouldn't have gotten that one. I do not know who Pierce the Veil is.
Amina Sala, Slight Anxiety at the Disco. Pfeiffer, A Single Seagull.
Their hit song, Walk.
FJB, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch of Shits. Oingo Boingo, Cellophane Dijon.
What?
I don't know that one, right?
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
Oh, okay. I was going something with mustard. I'm like, is that a mustard joke?
Shall we go for it?
Plastic mustard.
Yeah, plastic mustard. I get it. Yeah,
Plastic mustard. Shall we go for it?
FJB, Panic at the Costco.
Callback.
Peter Amsel, REO Boardwalk. Oh my God, Luigi fan, Syndrome of a Down.
Oh,
Yes.
So good.
That's great.
Razor, instead of the Ramones, he spelled it all weird. The Raymoins? The Raimies?
The Raymonds?
Ramineys. Raymines?
I mean, come on.
It was lost on me, Razor. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Razor. That cost you $5.
Don't mean this submission. We mean we are penalizing you $5.
Oh,
I'll send you a Venmo request.
Ramon.
We just make sure no late ones came in, but we're caught up.
Perfect.
Okay. Oh man, that was a really, really good one. Fuck.
So
Started with
good.
Akron was so good. Abstinence Pistols, Chixie Dicks, the Knobs. Oh my God.
I got 9 I'm choosing between. Like this
right?
is
I mean,
so
there's so many. Plastica was good. respectful of people's decorations on Halloween. I love because when I was a child, my jack-o'-lantern got smashed, and I've never forgotten about it. I was 7.
Powers. Come on, it's okay. The world is a vampire.
Hey, man, it was maybe the saddest I ever was, and I still think about it almost every day.
Oh God!
I think second place is Syndrome of the Down. God, that's so funny, but it's so good. I'm gonna second place, but I think I'm gonna go with Mayors of Hoboken, New Jersey. That one fucking really made me laugh. All right, Augie,
Similarly, they also sing Lump.
Augie, you got one?
How about Earth, Wind, and Jared Kushner?
Now, what are you voting for, though?
Vote for one.
I like Akron. I like the very first one. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Akron it is.
Davina.
I'm between Akron, Chixie Dicks, Knobs, and Syndrome of the Down too. I really liked Akron too. I think that's topical. I'm gonna say Akron.
All right, nice.
I would have sworn you would have chosen Knobs or Chixie Dicks just so you could get something penis related.
I am unpredictable, Ben Glebe.
I can see that.
Unpredictable.
I can see unpredictable. I love you all.
Technically.
Oh man, Akron made me laugh so hard. Mayors of Hoboken, Jethro Tull. But I liked Lady Blah Blah.
Yeah, Lady Blah was very good too. I like that one as well. Ben.
Man, loved Huey, Louie, Dewey in the News. Uber rideshare for cutie, so good.
I like that one.
MC Ham and Cheese, Lady Blah Blah, a Single Seagull, The Knob, Syndrome of a Down, but I go with Plastica. So good.
Awesome, Steve. What you gonna do?
Oh God, this is one of the toughest ones. I wrote down. I kept writing down. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. I never get to 9. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I was deciding between respecting people's decorations on Halloween, sternly against the machine, but I am gonna make it a tie between Akron and I am voting for Mayors of Hoboken, New Jersey. So it's a tie between the two. Should we break the tie in the chat? What do we do?
I just give both people a prize. How about that?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were so great. They were so great. Let's just give both people a prize. You know.
Only one winner.
If it matters, I would have voted for Akron.
Oh, okay. Well, Taylor's the vote. God is the vote. So he's at Akron. So Akron wins. Akron wins. Good job. Taylor voted for Akron. That's great. Awesome.
And much like God often does, in very unjust ways, we give a prize to 2 people, then God comes and says, sometimes God takes things away from you, just so you know.
Writes them down.
Giving a prize to both people. We're not going to take it away.
But Akron does win the official We Won thing. Augie, do you have any that you wanted to throw in? Or you already did your Kushner? Was that the one? Thank you.
This is where I was supposed to. I've been afraid to say anything because they keep cutting out.
I get it. We can hear you. And now we can't.
We though.
And now we can't.
Not so much.
Is somebody keeping tally, by the way, of who has won these and who's won the most? That would be fun to keep. Great, never mind.
I think we have a spreadsheet somewhere, and if people want to update the spreadsheet and put the winner of the game, go through that. That'd be cool. We could have some lifetime stats and stuff. I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll have standing.
Savannah probably knows exactly how many people have won everything, how many words they had in each entry, and how many letters they used. Davina, do you have any?
I do have a few. I have Wu-Tang and Kool-Aid. I have Arrow Shit.
Nice.
Outcats instead of Outcast. Cardi No. Instead of Radiohead, Bedhead.
Nice.
Instead of 4 non-blonde, 4 non-women who have less fun. And I have Butt Sabbath, Black Sabbath, and one that originally already has a bad name, The Police. But I will call them the Poo Lice.
Nice.
That's all.
All right, cool. I had 3. I don't usually pay, but I had 3. I had Motley Poo,
Nice.
Instead of Green Day, Monday.
Ah.
The worst one of all, no knock warrant.
Oh yeah.
I only played with that one, made me laugh. All right, Rachel, you said you
I
had
had
10.
8.
Rachel has 8, but Ben and Steve each have 10 or more. Let's just go back and forth. You guys figure it out. Go for it.
Well, before I start one, I do want to say that I don't know if anybody knows this, but the Goo Goo Dolls basically did theirs to their original name. Their original band name was Sex Maggots, and then it turned into the Goo Goo Dolls. I learned that while I was trying to come up with band names.
I don't know that Sex Maggots is particularly cool, but they chose between two shitty names and they landed on a shitty one.
Okay.
Ben, you want to start since I think you have the most?
Sure. Marooned 5 years ago.
Nice. I have the Foo Debaters.
I have the Foo Mediators.
Hot dog buns and roses.
I have Even Liller Wayne.
I have Radio Forehead.
I've got Mouth Smash.
Alice in Twine.
Green Mild Chili Peppers.
You too? Oh, sorry, Karen.
Chance the Florist.
Yes.
The Stand Still Stones.
The Who? What, where, when, and why?
Nice. Extremely Meek Mill.
Kitten Stevens.
Afraid of the Beach Boys.
Nurse Dre.
That's great.
Johnny Pennies.
I've got Maiden Who Irons.
LL Bean J.
That might be my favorite so far. LL Bean J is definitely making it late. Yeah, that's good.
Instead of Sex Pistols, Intercourse BB Guns.
Earl Jelly.
Even with food, Peanut M&M.
And my last one is Dr. Feel Okay.
I've got Just a Guy Named Ramon.
I've got my favorite hip-hop artist, J.K.
I've got Ironing Out the Kinks.
49 cent.
Kiss Your Mother.
Snoop Chihuahua.
The All Men Lives Matter brothers.
Freddie Mercury's band, Princess.
Talking Heads on Fox News.
Saunter DMC.
The Cure rushed out before the election for political reasons.
That's it. That's it.
TI 85.
Hand job from a girl with 9-inch nails.
I'm glad we didn't abbreviate these to just 10. This is a good one.
Yeah, that one makes you lame, Ben.
Yeah, but it makes me pee like a sprinkler. Oh, shit.
All right.
Zara did this.
Public friend.
Carefully carving pumpkins.
Easy middle.
Rush to get to that sale.
My second to last one, Andre 35.
My second to last one, Bo and Aerosmith.
She's pretty badass. And my last one, Ghostface massage therapist.
And my last one, Fleetwood McDonald's.
Oh my God! So that was really good today. Still, that was really fun. Very cool. Made it through. Awesome. I do not think Leedy's here today. She texted me and said she had to be in class today, so I told her to not skip class for this show. That would be bad for your future.
By the way, have you seen any of her Instagram stories? She also apparently is like an opera singer.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. She's too talented. It's no fair.
He is a pretty damn good singer. That is true.
But she's in New Mexico, so that it kind of evens out.
God gives with one hand, he takes from another. I get how it works. Very cool. We got to the end of the show. We made it. Auggie, where do we find you in the world? How do we find one of those albums, or what's your social media?
Twitter is just Auggie Smith, Auggie. Facebook, I do a Facebook Live thing every night. I swear to God, my internet works when that happens. 9 o'clock. And AuggieSmith.com. If the pandemic ever stops and I can do live shows again, that's where you'd find my schedule. And this Saturday, I'm doing a show right here at Nowhere for the Big Sky Comedy Festival, my comedy festival that used to happen every year. And now it's happening virally on the internet. This Saturday night, you can catch 5 great comics from Big Sky Comedy Festival.
Awesome. Thanks much, buddy. Well, we appreciate it.
Of course, his internet works for the plugs.
We appreciate you being here, buddy. We'll see you next time. You were great. We'll definitely see you again. Davina, where do we find you at in the world?
Yes. You'll find my Instagram at the smallest fat girl. You will find me on Twitter at the Davina Joy, and check out my naked podcast, Naked and Serious, on Patreon or Instagram, Naked and Serious.
Love it. All right, we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem.
Thank you, Davina. By the way, quick thing, I just found this on my Instagram DMs. This apparently is a song that Leedy and her family sing around the house all the time that she sent me for some weird reason.
Sun, gleamer sun, gleamer sun.
What the hell is that? There's harmony going on there. Other family members from the background harmonizing with that.
I think they just like the sound of the word glebe. It's a unique syllable.
Her and none of the rest of America. You know what I mean?
You got like 21 votes in New Hampshire. What'd you get?
Oh, 0.1% of the vote. I'm not looking up how many votes it was, but I think it was a lot.
Yeah, 0.1% of the entire population of New Hampshire is 21 people. That's
right, but he's got 5. He's got 5 votes in New Mexico, which is almost 15% of the electorate. So he would have done well there.
Yeah, we should have gotten you on the ballot in New Mexico. You should have gotten that better press secretary. I know.
Anyway, you can find me at Bowers Comedy as always. My podcast Dockheads dropped yesterday with Savannah Martin's on it now, so check that out. Ben, what you got coming up?
I was reminded of this video I did during the campaign. If you want to see me talking seriously about politics and getting mad at some very selfish Republicans when I stormed off Fox News, just Google Ben Glebe eviscerates Fox News talking points on my YouTube, or watch my speech to the Iowa AFL-CIO. If you don't want politics, then I'm doing an off-the-top improvised madness crowd. I don't know the name of my own show. It's a long title and I should shorten it. But the 25th this month at Nowhere Comedy Club. Please get a ticket and spread the word. The shows are a ton of fun and weird and fun.
Rachel.
Steve? Oh wait.
So follow Nowhere Comedy Club on Instagram at Nowhere Comedy, and then the next Comedy Juice show is tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific. Comedy Juice presents Storytellers with Josh Wolf, Michael Malone, a lot of other comics. So get your tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com.
Very cool. Steve?
As for me, check me out at the end of the month, Nowhere. And I was very excited to have announced yesterday the Wilbur in Boston. We just added the Keswick in Philadelphia, which is 1,300 seats. So holy fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, which means with social distancing rules, we'll get like 100 people in there. It'll be great. Check that out. It's next August. Find a fucking vaccine or I'll be so upset. But yeah.
I want to see a PSA on the air. Listen, sure, hundreds of thousands are dying, but Steve Hofstadter wants to play big theater. Please, find a fucking vaccine already.
The arms of an angel.
He promises not to sing at these shows.
All right, we did it yet again. Audience, thanks so much. You were awesome. As always, we love you. We will see you on Friday. I'll be in my new place, so we'll see you then. Rach, we got anything to catch up on before we get out of here?
We had a couple generals come in.
Ba-ba-dum.
Noli D, $5. And they just said, disabled community loves the hell out of you. Steve, you're the best.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And then Ron Gould tipped the show and said, regarding Steve's entry, a prostate check is conducted via digital rectal exam or a DRE.
What?
Oh, he said for Steve's entry. Okay.
One of my game entries or entering me? What's happening?
I think they're telling you to throw. Steve, you don't have to use that rectal thermometer every morning anymore. You can now get it digitally. If you've been doing this, throw that away. You don't need to.
I guess somebody doesn't just want to get a ticket to one of your theater shows. They want the backstage pass.
I was like, is this Ghostface massage therapist or maybe public friend? I'm not sure which this was.
There's a $1,500 VIP that involves. It doesn't matter. Okay.
No, I said peanut M&M, not enema. M&M.
Comedian lets fans destroy own anus.
Oh no.
I'm leaving. Goodbye, guys. See you Friday.
Bye, Rachel.
Oh, I love it. I'll see you guys later too. I'll see you Friday. Who day?
All right, and I gotta say, Ben, I do not want to add anything to your already packed pre-show schedule, but I like the suit. It worked for the show. It worked for the show very well.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much.
I would recommend it if you have time to do it.
Great. I will be here at 3:15 every day.
I would start with combing his hair and then we'll get to the suit. But I like the suit too. The suit was good, but hair then suit. Priorities.
All right, cool. You know what, Ben? We'll just find a suit filter for you. All right, later.
Perfect. Well, my friends, we have done another one, and let me just leave you by saying, in an alternate reality, we live in a world that is shut down by a pandemic when people can only, through a cruel irony, communicate through their screens. On one side of the world, a comedian so sexually frustrated she wants the touch of any man. On the other side of the world, a comedian whose penis works so well he impregnates people he doesn't even want. And another man in a tuxedo jacket for no reason at all, offering to fuck both of them or any of them. At a perpendicular angle for no apparent reason at all. And an orange comedian who somehow goes back in time. This has been the curious case of Hofstadter buttons. Good night, and good luck.
Steve's ass.